Minecraft's minecart physics have just been updated for the first time in years, and yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Right off the bat, a lot of you have probably already seen some type of this contraption already floating around in videos and stuff, and this is all thanks to the new game rule, max minecart speed. If I can actually find it, minecart max speed, because they like to make things difficult for us. Now, normally, minecarts can go up to 8 blocks a second, or 8 meters a second, if you want to talk about real-world physics. But that you can now bump them all the way up to 1,000, and basically just launch mobs at Mach 3. And I mean Mach 3. According to Wikipedia, the speed of sound is about 343 meters a second. So if you do the math, minecarts can now go up to 2.9 times the speed of sound, which is literally just short of Mach 3. Now, the changelog says they're doing some experiments to try to make the minecart a little bit more viable in gameplay because, you know, elytras are a thing, and people don't make rail networks anymore. They were all over the place in alpha. So yeah, minecarts have just been on the back burner for a while, and I'm so glad they're finally updating it. I didn't expect them to do this much, though. I'm not sure what Mojang employee decided in their spare time. You know what minecarts could use? Supersonic capabilities. I swear, someone was just watching Top Gun and just threw this together in an afternoon. But, yeah, like I said, I am all here for it. Let's slow things down really quick just so we can actually look at some of the other minecart physics because they've actually updated quite a bit. First off, there's a new camera thing. This is actually something from Console Edition. I'm so glad Mojang is referencing Console Edition even just by adding this little feature right here, rotate with minecarts. And I'm shocked it is this smooth. I don't think it was this smooth back in Console Edition. So, yeah, I'm all for this little game rule. But yeah, obviously you can turn this off as well. But besides that, minecarts actually have proper in-air physics now. You can see they've got a little new animation now, and they go a little bit farther instead of just like dropping off the ledge like they used to. It doesn't go very far, obviously, with the default minecart speed, but I think we can make some really cool stuff with this. I can just imagine now doing some roller coasters with this update and making them super, super cool with like jumps and collisions and stuff. Or, oh, wait. Yeah, collisions. Minecarts apparently now are way easier to put together. If you did this before in previous updates, the minecarts would just like push each other around. But no, you can actually put them in like straight lines now. Does this mean that we can finally have like workable trains in Minecraft? Nope. Minecart furnaces still do not pull minecarts. What happens when it pushes it though? Nothing. Does this have to do with the corner there? Oh boy. Okay. Seems like they have a little... Okay. They've made it harder for the minecarts to derail on the corners, but I guess that has also just completely broken furnace minecarts, as if furnace minecarts could be more useless. Please, Mojang, you're literally just one step away. Just make it possible to hook minecarts together and you could have working trains in the game. I swear, that would be one of the coolest things ever if you're already working on these. I wonder, can minecarts collide with each other in midair? They do! Ooh, they do! Ooh, okay. Speaking of roller coasters, this could be something really cool if you want to try to implement it. It doesn't look like... It does seem like one of the minecarts does have a little bit of like priority almost. Like this minecart on the left is definitely like pushing. No, wait. Is it a little bit random? Oh, it's random. Ooh, okay. Possible new randomizer for redstone? I swear I do have more of a solid plan for this video. I just want to play around with this really quick. Okay, so now they're a little bit more even. Okay, so they still collide with each other like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's a little bit of a random element to this. I wonder if you can, I wonder if this means that you can make a roller coaster that changes based on, yeah, whether or not it collides with something or not. Like, say you've got like a 2-person roller coaster, and then depending on how they collide, they go on like separate routes. That didn't quite work out, but what was going on there? Wait, no. Okay, so are they snapping to the rails? Yeah, okay. They're snapping to the rails. I see. If we dig a little lower like that, then, and see if they bounce at all. Yeah, they bounce in each other, and then both of them go this way, or at least this one goes that way. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they bounce, and then one my cart keeps going. This one you could probably like break or something like that. Have some sort of like cactus thing. Okay, so they keep going that way. I want to see what happens if they go right. They're still not going right. Come on, Minecarts, do the thing. Do the thing. Do the random thing. Okay, yeah, they don't seem to be randomizing when they've got another track underneath, I think. Something's going on here. I wonder if I take that out, then maybe they'll start going to the right a little bit. No, okay, left. Left. I'm not sure if I broke something. Left. See, this is what this video is all about. I want to know what the minecart physics are like, and it doesn't look like they seem to be randomizing at all, which that could give you more control over something like this. So maybe you don't have like a 2-person roller coaster ride, but you just have like, you have the player going along this one, and then you have like maybe a creeper in another one, and you have to like, you're going up this ramp and you see coming, and then you start panicking. You guys bounce off each other, and you keep going when the creeper gets left behind. Something like that. I think there's a lot of potential here for like mini games or something like that. But all right, so now this is probably what you guys are waiting for. Let's experiment with the top speed command. And to help with this, I've actually built a data pack, as you can see on the bottom, that tells me the coordinates and the speed I'm going. It only works on the positive x-axis. You can see 6.4 versus 5.4-ish. There's something wrong with like the rounding, I think. And I didn't bother with the z-axis because you'd have to throw Pythagorean theorem in there and square roots. And apparently Minecraft doesn't have built-in square roots. So yeah, it's a bit janky, but it'll work with what we're doing here. And it also just shows the coordinates down on the bottom. This way I can go frame by frame just to see exactly how long it takes. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, like I said, we've got about 1,200 blocks worth of track here. We're at 100 blocks a second. Almost 200. What the heck? Wait, we didn't even get to a third of the thing. We didn't even get to the speed of sound here. We didn't even... Okay, I need more tracks, apparently. And since this is a snapshot, I don't have world edit yet, but thankfully the fill command is good enough for just a straight line like we're doing here. All right, I've extended the track now out to 4 miles, so hopefully this should give us plenty of room. Okay, we're up to 100. Hopefully we should get to like... I want to see how fast it takes us to get to the speed of sound. What happened there? Did we get so fast that we derailed? What? Oh no. Okay, I just I misplaced a couple tracks here. There we go. Or I'll say that the command misplaced a couple tracks because I did not place any of this manually because that would have taken absolutely forever. All right, and we are about to break the sound barrier. Right about here. And we're out of track. How is 4 miles of track? Only enough to get about a third of the way there. That is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, this command was almost definitely thrown together in an afternoon because no one in their right mind would do something like this. I'm so glad they are, though. I'm so glad they're playing around with this. Oh, but I need to triple the track length now, though. Okay, before we do that, let's actually just look back at the recording to see if we can get more of a pattern here. Editor me here in my timeline is starting to look like those mirrors at a barbershop. Yeah, enjoy Divinception. I didn't actually start this track right at 0, so we're going to have to add 20 blocks to the total. Yeah, it took us about 250 blocks to get to 100 meters a second, and then 1,290, so about 1,300 blocks to get to 200 meters a second, and then 4242 to get to 300 meters a second. So it's definitely exponential. So it's like, it's not linear. It's definitely not linear. It's like it takes longer and longer to get to this higher speed. So it seems like it definitely slows down quite a bit as you get farther and farther along the track. Okay, now I'm not sure what happened here. So at this point, we got to 330, about 330, and then it just doubles. It goes to 645, and then back down to 316 and down to 0. So I imagine the minecart knew it was coming to the end of the track. I imagine the minecart was probably off the track before my character was off the track, before that point of view was off the track. So those numbers probably don't mean anything. But yeah, okay. Now, I haven't taken calculus in forever, but it looks like, yeah, the graph definitely seems to be flattening out as we get closer to 1,000. So I wonder if it's not even going to get, so okay, this is 1,000 meters a second. Will it even get that fast? Because it's definitely not, it's not exponential. What's the opposite of it? Is this like logarithmic? I forget the terms, but I don't think it's going to get to 1,000. Because I imagine it's going to flatten out at a certain level. All right, so I've extended this out to 7 miles, which isn't enough to get near top speed. But this lets me get up to just over the speed of sound. So I'm recording now, and let's just see how long it takes. The reason I'm doing this all in a straight line is because I'm not exactly sure whether or not curves in the rails will actually slow you down or not. I think they do, just barely. But I want to just do this all in a straight line to have it as controlled as I can. So that way we can actually start using those little roundabout things to make this process much, much, much more resource efficient. Okay, so we are just about to hit speed of sound right here. We're at the speed of sound, and we've just got, I think, we have a little bit more track left. We got about 300 blocks more track, but honestly, it doesn't get me that much farther. 370. We last number I could say for sure was 370. So, yeah, it seems like it's definitely much, much harder to get faster the longer you're going. And going back in the footage, it took me 32 1/3 seconds to get to the speed of sound. So now I want to just experiment a little bit with seeing whether or not these corners will really affect that all that much. So I've got a stopwatch on my other screen, and basically I'm just going to go until I hit 32 seconds, and I've got the skulk sensor triggered up, so once I blow the horn, it will send me off. I do have to reset it every time, though, because I don't know orientation, whatever. All right, so button. I got my stopwatch going, and then 3, 2, 1, hit that. I didn't mean to punch that. Wait, 1 second. 3, 2, 1, press it. Okay, stopwatch is going now, and this is I'm gonna go into third person, because it'll probably make you guys much less motion sick. Okay, so we're at 10 seconds. I'm doing it on a timer because, as you can see, the speed little speedometer thing at the bottom is completely useless on a circuit this small. So I've just got this stopwatch going, and then once it hits 32 seconds, I'm going to blow the horn. So, okay, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I blow that. Yeah, okay. The curves don't affect it at all. There was another minecart on the track. But you saw, I was right at about 340. So the curves do not affect it, which is great because that means you don't have to build 7 miles of track for this. And of course, you could do something like build a etho hopper clock or something like that to... Oh, okay, got an achievement. Great. You could do like an etho hopper clock to get it exactly right, so you don't have to blow the horn yourself with the timer, but I don't want to do that math right now. I've just spent myself trying to relearn calculus. I've also gone this entire video without mentioning, yeah, they updated the redstone torches and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of them. I know some people are, but yeah, they're there. I don't like how they've kind of gotten rid of the... I don't like how they've gotten rid of, like, the fake 3D, flowers in Minecraft, they aren't actually 3D, they're just 2 flat images, just like that. And redstone torches used to be like that on the outside. The red parts used to be like these flowers, but now they are actually 3D models. And Yeah, I'm conflicted, but that's not what this video is about. So let's get right back into, hopefully, the most fun part of this, actually launching ourselves in the air at light speed. Mach speed. I meant Mach speed. Light would be one heck of another beast. Right, so now I want to see if there's much of a difference between like 1 block slope and like, 3 blocks of slope. Because, so if you go off flat like this, you'll just go straight, which I do want to experiment with that a little bit too, but I'm looking at mainly launching people up. And so I want to see if there's much of a difference. My guess is it's really just going to be the same arc, but just like up and right one. So you're just going to end up like 1 block farther and 1 block higher at the top of the arc. And the nice thing about knowing it takes 32 seconds to get to the speed of sound means that we can actually experiment with like lower values, like 100, by just changing the whatever it is, the game rule, and still going to 32 because we know that you'll already be part of the max speed. Now this over here, you might have noticed the command, the chat going crazy. I have this command block set up to basically just place blocks about 20 blocks to my right. So this way we can actually visualize the arc, which is going to be super neat. So I'm just going to set the minecart speed to 343 and then basically just get the stopwatch going. And once I hit 32 seconds, I can blow the horn and it's just going to max out at the speed of sound. So 3, 2, 1, we blow it. And it did nothing. What happened there? Oh, did this rail updating change? Ah, it updated the slope. I see. Okay, well, we can just send this one farther back and fix that. There we go. All right, well, try that again. And lift off. It didn't blow. There we go. Lift off. Holy cow. Holy cow. It's not... Was I above... Wait a minute. I was above building limit. It didn't actually place any blocks. What? Okay. All right, we turned this off, and now we can see most of the arc. We didn't, like I said, we didn't quite hit the top. Well, okay, it wasn't too bad. It only cut off just a little bit because we got above build limit. But yeah, this is, so you can see, it kind of just hits a point and then dives straight down. All right, let's do this again, just 1 block farther, and then bump this to 19 or 21 blocks and turn it to a different color just so we can see the comparison. And lift off. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the screen to see how high we're at. 346. Yeah, and I was exactly right with each one of these. You can see it's just 1 block up and 1 block to the right. So yeah, there's not much of a difference with the ramp itself, which is nice because I think one of the biggest things people are going to make with these are TNT cannons, and having a TNT cannon just as simple as this, just a single ramp, is going to be insane. Now let's actually set it back to the default just so we can see what the normal arc would be in vanilla Minecraft. And okay, I'm probably at max speed now because I don't even have to bother. Yeah. Okay. So that was a bit weak. I imagine if you this in vanilla Minecraft, you'd probably want to extend this out quite a bit. All right. So with the default speed, I've got a ramp here that goes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks up. 8 blocks up. And so, okay, let's reset this again. Let's do yellow this time and see just how far the normal speed goes. So that goes up. And then, yeah, straight down. So, yeah, all of the arcs I've noticed they go almost diagonal. They go almost diagonal and then straight down. There's not much of, like, an actual curve going on. All right, so now let's set this to 100 and just see how this goes as well. I don't remember how long it took us to get to 100 last time. What was it, like, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just going to 32 seconds on the stopwatch because I don't want to look it up. All right, lift off. Okay. Okay, yeah, so 100 blocks goes about this far. So you can kind of tell. Do I have free cam? Oh, I don't have free cam because it's a snapshot. Okay, let's go under the ground. I've just been going under the ground so I don't mess up any of the arcs when I get before I managed to get back and turn off this command block. Now let's actually see how far these went. So this is negative 22. This went 77, so that would be 99 blocks. So let's say 100 blocks for that. Oh, actually, if that was 100 blocks at 100 meters a second, how far did this go? 315. Oh, I thought that would have been so perfect. That would have been so perfect. Just make the minecarts go as fast as you want them to fly. But yeah, 315 plus 22 blocks is 337. So actually, it does basically go as far as the speed. That's really, really interesting. So say you're catapulting TNT at an opponent, and you know that they are 150 blocks away. Just get the minecart to 150 blocks an hour, or 150 blocks a second, whatever it is, and just launch it. All right, so I've got the minecart speed set to the speed of sound, and if I launch this, hopefully... Ooh, okay. So TNT minecarts obviously don't go nearly as far. Okay, I was right. TNT minecarts are much slower than normal minecarts. How slow is that then? How slow are they in comparison? So, okay, so I've got it set to 100 blocks a second now. So I wonder if we launch it, if it's going to go the same distance. That goes the same distance. Wait a minute, did I just have it set wrong earlier? Wait a minute. Okay, 343. I wonder if I had the TNT minecart already going last time. Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. Don't blow up. Thank you. This has been a very math-heavy video, and I did not expect it to be. Anyway, 32 seconds. Liftoff. No, it goes the same speed. Okay, so minecarts... Do TNT minecarts have a top speed of basically a third? Do TNT minecarts go a third of the speed? Okay, actually, you know what? They might just have the same top speed as minecarts without anyone riding inside of them. Because I know minecarts without people inside of them go much slower. So let's just activate this really quick. Okay, that's true. Okay. So that means if I get this normal minecart going, then again, it's only going to go up to here where the TNT minecart went. 30, 31, 32. Okay, launch it. And if I'm right, yeah, okay, so that's just going to go in the same hole. Okay, so you can't go nearly as far. I mean, it's not bad. This isn't bad for, like, say a minigame server or something like that with, like, a smaller map. But yeah, this might not be as viable for TNT minecarts. Okay, I just bumped the top speed up to 1,000, and it still does not seem like this thing is going any faster. I think it's hit its top speed here. Yeah, that's going... I didn't even time that at all. I just went until it looked like it had stopped gaining speed. So no matter what speed you've got these things out, I guess they just max out at... How far was this? It was like 44 blocks, something like that. So if I set this to... All right, so I set it to 30 now, which is kind of slower. Yeah, and it definitely sounds slower. And if I launch it, it's probably just going to go about 30 blocks, which is 6. Yeah, this went about 30 blocks. So, okay, that's interesting. So minecarts without anyone inside them, or TNT minecarts, they have their own top speed. So it looks like normal minecarts actually have a limit, even if you set the top speed higher with like a player inside of it. The player inside of it can go much farther, but yeah, about 45 blocks is the limit for any minecart, any other minecart. And of course, it'll go shorter distances if you slow down the speed that low. All right, well, this video felt very disjointed, but I really just want to play around with these and do some experiments. There is more I'd like to do. If someone out there is better at calculus than me, then please let me know in the comments. Let me know how long it would take for a minecart to get to 1,000 meters a second, because I really do want to launch some minecarts that far, but obviously it's a little bit hard with the materials I have. I'm really, really excited to see what kind of things people cook up with these new minecart mechanics. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.